Henry Kissinger once said, there is a tragedy of the man who works all his life for something and never gets it. There's an even more bitter tragedy of the man who gets what he wants but finds it empty. How many of you can relate to this? Or do you know someone who does? Does your life have meaning? Does it have purpose behind purpose? These words by Henry Kissinger remind me of my former agency manager, Gami Korla. He was so rich, his wallet had stretch marks. In 1997, a group of us were invited to his holiday home in Australia. How can you tell the wealth of a person? By the distance between the front gate and the front door. His property was so massive that the drive between the front gate and the front door took nearly 5 minutes. All I had in common was the 5 minutes. It takes me 5 minutes to walk from my front gate to the bus stop. One evening after one of our lavish dinners, I went up to him and said, wow, Gamani, you must be really happy with all you've got. He looked at me and with tears began to fill his eyes, said, I'm the most miserable man on this earth. He revealed that he had spent his entire life with one thing in purpose, the pursuit of money, and devoted 4 decades of his life to this goal. He amassed a fortune, but no one to share it with, no family to share the fruits of his labor. This proved a turning point in my life, because I too wanted to amass a fortune, because all I had was a fortune cookie. But my pursuit of money now seemed meaningless. I was shattered to discover that my pursuit of success, or what I thought was success, could be equally meaningless. I had to find purpose behind purpose. What has this got to do with you? Have you had an experience where you earn a lot of money, but before you can share it with your loved ones, they were gone? Have you seek fame and fortune at the expense of spending time with your loved ones? In 1997, I served in the Singapore Army and got to know Colonel Bernard Tan. A few years ago, while competing in the biathlon, he collapsed and died. He was only 39 years old. When someone fit like him dies, it serves as a reminder that death can strike anytime, anyone. Death is something we have no control over. But there are things we can do now, things which are important. For you, it might be that dream getaway, doing volunteer work, or even taking part in a triathlon. For me, what matters most is my family, those who are near and dear to my heart. And one day, when I'm seeing the ground from the other side, I want my family and others to say, we had a lovely time with him. As for Colonel Tan, I share in his family's grief. I heard from his friends, from some of our friends, that while his wife and children may be anguished by his passing, he did leave them with many wonderful memories as a husband and father. If I can do that too, when my time is up, I would have fulfilled the purpose behind purpose. You know, life is so fleeting, so fragile. any moment may be your last. It's therefore important that you ask this two very important questions. First, what do you want in life? What is the purpose behind what you want? And when you have found the answer, you too will find purpose behind purpose.